Hey guys, welcome back to Herodotus Theories, the only channel all about them theories. Alright, so let's crack on. Today we are going to get into, once again, my favorite TV show, Ancient Greece from the Homer Network. So today we're going to be talking about a popular fan theory, but it is going to involve some details from some really important details from the season finale. So if you haven't seen it yet, please stop watching. Spoiler alert! Alright, guys, so as you know, if you've seen the episode, Troy has fallen. Odysseus' cunning trick involving a large horse-shaped wooden structure with soldiers inside actually worked, and now the city is left burning and in crumbling ruins like a meringue pie after being eaten by someone who really likes meringue pies. But anyway, Helen, the whole gosh darn reason for this war, is nowhere to be found. The writers have left us with this massive cliffhanger, but here's the thing. I think I already know where Helen is. What? Yeah, so I've actually had this theory for a while, right? That Helen was never in Troy. But Herodotus, I hear you ask. How did you know this? Why do you think this? Well, it was actually one of the early episodes, just before the war actually started. Was episode 23 or something? The episode had the Greeks landing in Troy and sending in ambassadors, and they demanded return the treasure, give us back Helen, but the Trojans told them that they didn't have either of the things that they were asking for, and that they were in Egypt with the Egyptian king, Proteus. Now, at the time, we all thought that, oh my god, it's just another snarky last-ditch attempt, to escape from the wrath of the Greeks, or, just try and screw with them. But, as we know from the last episode, Helen wasn't in Troy, so that leaves the burning question, where was she? Now, how exactly I thought that she wasn't in, how did I realize that she was in Egypt? I hear you ask. Well, this actually took me a while to figure out, but it was one of the earlier episodes, The Deeds of Diomed, where we saw the wanderings of Pan in the Iliad. And what we saw was that rather than going straight to Troy, Paris actually went with Helen to Sidon in Syria. Now, why would you go all this way, completely out of the way, when you've literally just stolen the property from the king of Sparta and, his wife? Why would you go there? Unless you were putting them there for safekeeping. And guess which country Syria shares its borders with? That's right, Egypt. Now, the last piece of proof I have is actually from, it's a bit more of a word of mouth thing, but I have a couple of buddies who actually live in Memphis, Egypt, and they swear on their lives they saw the Homer Network filming crew set up in Memphis and film on location for a couple of weeks. Now, why would you be filming in Egypt of all places? Unless, what the Trojans said was actually true, and Helen was in Egypt the whole friggin' time! So, I realize, this is a bit of a stretch, but hear me out, right? So, if Helen had actually been in Troy, I think she probably would have been handed over to the Greeks straight away, because Priam, or literally any other member of the court, would not have been crazy enough to try and to risk the wrath of the whole Greek navy and the united army just so that, Paris could have a girlfriend. Paris is having a girlfriend. Paris's romantic life and the lives of citizens of Troy. I think one is potentially more important, but beyond that, even if they had been stupid enough to take that risk, surely after the siege had set in and there were so many heavy losses, and after we lost Hector, surely after all of that, Priam would have been furious and just so deeply ridden by sadness, he would have given Helen away. Hell, even if Helen had been the wife of Priam, the king, he probably would have given her up at that point just to get some relief from the suffering and the pain. And again, one thing we have to remember is that Paris wasn't even the heir to the throne. It was Hector. And as much as Hector was an amazing older brother who deeply loved Paris, he was also an honorable man, and he cared about the people of Troy. He would have given her up in a heartbeat, and he would not have put up with Paris's complete idiocy. The fact is, they didn't give up Helen because they never had her. Because what the Trojans said, what the Trojans said was the truth. They never had Helen. Helen was in Troy, in Egypt the whole time. Anyway, that's my own belief, and that actually brings a close to this episode. But what do you guys think? Where is Helen? Was she in Egypt? Was she in Troy the whole time? Was she just smuggled out while dressed like a man? Will we ever get over Hector's death? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content from the channel here, Herodotus Theories. Thanks for watching, guys.